Service door, aluminum grill installation instructions. Best roll-up door. Measure the opening. Measure the opening width and the opening height. Measure the curtain. Measure the length of the curtain from one end to the other. Verify that the door size is correct for the opening. If it is not correct, contact the factory for further instruction. Set the wall angles and guides. Subtract the curtain length by the opening width, and this will be called S. Divide S by 2, and this will be called R. Add 1 inch to R, and this will be called G. G is the distance from the opening to the location of the line, G line, created by the guide in the wall angle. Opening G. Unbolt and remove guides from wall angles. Set one of the wall angle or tube on the floor sill at the G line. Mark on each jamb. Install wall angle true and plumb with the opening. All wall bolts require a washer between the bolt head and the wall angle. Set the other wall angle, making certain that the distance between the two wall angles are the same at the top as at the bottom. Shim up the lower wall angle, if necessary, to be level. If the tension bracket are not attached to the wall angle or tube, do so using the provided carriage bolts. Use a hoisting method adequate to safely lift the size and weight of the barrel. Slide the shaft on the tension side of the barrel through the tension bracket already mounted in place. Set the drive end bracket on the wall angle or tube. Bolt the brackets to the inside of the wall angles with the flathead bolts, washers and nuts provided. If the door is chain operated or motor operated, after putting the drive end bracket on the barrel, align sprocket, gear, on shaft, insert key and tighten the set screw. Use a hoisting method adequate to safely lift the size and weight of the curtain. Align the slots in the starter slats with the holes on the barrel. Attach the lead slats to the barrel with the truss head bolts and washers previously removed. Tensioning the door, wind up the door as far up as possible. Then put the curtain inside the guides on both sides. Turn the tension wheel away from the wall, towards you, to give it tension. When the door is balanced in any position, put the steel bar through the hole in the angle on the tension bracket to the one of the hole on the tension wheel. Be sure to tension the door when the door is at fully open position. Do not drop the curtain down until there is enough tension in the spring, for this may cause the curtain to free fall down to the ground, which could be very dangerous. Caution warning: the counterbalance assembly and its related parts are under extreme spring tension at all times. Severe personal injury or death may result from improper installation or operation. Install hood after making certain that both brackets are square with the wall. Place the hood in position. Drill holes where needed. Drive in the self-tapping screws. Set the screws from the top first, and then the lower ones, pulling the hood to keep it straight. Test the door for proper operation. If the door is too hard to open, it closes too fast, put more tension on the door by turning the tension wheel away from the wall while the door is at the fully open position. If the door is too hard to close, turn the tension wheel towards the wall to lessen the tension. Warning: a moving door can cause serious injury or death. Keep clear of the doorway while the door is moving. Components under extreme spring tension can cause serious injury or death. Adjustments and repairs must be made by a qualified door mechanic using proper tools and instructions. It is imperative to check the roll-up door on a regular basis. This would greatly reduce potential causes for major problems or safety hazards in the future. It is advisable to set up a maintenance sheet or a checkup list which can be performed on a quarterly basis. First, check the door for proper operation. If the door is push-up or had chain operated, make certain that the door remains open at the fully open position. If the door rolls down from the stops, this denotes that the counterbalance mechanism of the spring inside the barrel needs more tensioning. Do not attempt to tension the spring without proper tools and experience. Always call the local representative to come out to re-tension the spring. If the door tends to be lifted up from the floor at the fully closed position, this is a normal condition for roll-up doors. If the door closes too fast, this also needs more tension in the spring. If the door is operated by an electric operator, check the control station, button switch, remote transmitter, etc. Check for excessive noise from the operator. Also make certain that the door stops at the proper locations, at the fully open position and at the fully closed position. If there is a safety device, make certain it is operational at least once a month and/or after the door has been serviced or damaged. Check for any loose screws and bolts, especially on the wall angles which supports the door. Next, check for excessive wearing. The wearing of the metal can be minimized by lubricating the guides at least 4 times a year. Before applying new grease, scrap any old and built-up grease inside the guides. Always be sure to unlock any locking mechanism before opening the door. If there is any other problem or potential cause for a problem, do not hesitate to call the local representative.